Hey guys, how's it going? That was pretty funny. You said I probably wasn't streaming just at the same time as it started. Wow, it's crazy how fast everybody fills in. All right, I'll just show you. Last night I made some of the models for this. There's the broken Confederation bridge model over here. Pretty much the same as 2.0 with some cars falling over the edge. You can also climb up the fire truck again to get to this side. And then there will also probably be some nice loot over here. Also, the Scorpion 7 facilities now in place over here. You can go down like before. I think it should be, well, I mean, aside from the tree sticking through the ground, should be all good. We'll probably change this a bit though, based on what you guys think. I mean, I also think it doesn't look that good having the fence right along the back, but... Actually, I think there'll be a lot of people hosting PEI servers. Should be a lot of fun. Or actually, is the volume the right? Or okay, looks like it might be okay. All right. So what do you guys want to work on? We might make some of these towns. Like, they're still missing a lot of buildings, a lot of these. Or we could work on setting up the farms a little bit. Or maybe, actually, I fixed the bug, so now we can work on the prison. It was a problem where if you had a bunch of objects selected, and you moved them to the location of another object, it would not assign them the right grid location. Let's see. Also, we still haven't laid this out properly, it's just a bunch of buildings. Although it definitely is coming together. Farms? Well, let's see, is anyone else going to say anything? Farms? Okay, 2 votes for farms. Alright, so let's figure this out. I think we might, for this farm, I think we might make it so that it's kind of behind this hill like it was with the campground. So maybe we'll flatten this out a bit. Also, actually, this should be kind of interesting. There's a big height difference between these two. The prison? Oh, now there's a bunch of votes for prison. Okay, we'll start with some of the farms, and then we'll work on the prison. We should also probably put some fences around the farm. Oh, and if you've got any ideas for the Scorpion 7 area, post them in the chat. We'll try and work on those soon. A dock on the prison island? Yeah, we're probably going to need to improve that as well. The multiplayer is bugged, it won't let me connect to any servers. If it's saying timed out, then you're probably on 2.0, which is no longer really being worked on. If you hop on over to 3.0 though, the networking is a lot better. So. This is floating a bit off the ground. Okay, so this is one of the bigger farms. Where do you think we should put some fences? Dead Zone reference? Safe zones? We're gonna add helicopters and boats. There might be more vehicles in the future. Quarantine zones. Oh, where do you think that would fit in? Because that'd be pretty cool, I think. Oh yeah, I'm playing at 3D. Sorry about that. Okay, maybe we'll make it go through this kind of valley-ish area here, rather than going on top of this little bump. That way also you can ambush people from the side of the road over here, in this little ditch. Add a hovercraft. I'm using the new user interface. Yeah, this is for the gold members, actually, this nice black one. The white one is, of course, functionally the same, but I think the black one looks a little bit nicer. Okay, so we'll kind of bend down around here, and then up and across to the bridge, and then maybe we'll have a road coming off to the side like this? What do you guys think of that? Add a helicopter or two. When will the Steam Workshop be out? Right now it is out. There's still going to be some more features added, like auto downloading, but for now it has a lot of the major features in it. Oh, actually another thing is the road levels of detail are back again. So you can see if I go far away, that little dirt road there disappears, but the big one doesn't. And if we go even a little bit further away, even the bigger one should go away. Back around here, yeah. So it's based on the length of the road, how long it'll take before it will go away. If you're on 2.0 and you're gold, are you still gold on 3.0? Yep. If you've bought it, you get to keep it forever. Scorpion 7, there's a half-built hoverboard. Oh, so some more like research technology things, like the railgun. Actually, I think it's Emerging Paradise is what it's called, the Unturned theme song. It's one of the, oh, what do you call it? The shorter versions of it. He made a bunch of remixes of it, I guess. It's just one of the remixes. This road is so bendy and weird. Who made it? We'll just kind of destroy the terrain a little bit around here to make it easier to put the roads down, and then once the roads are in, we'll add some height elevation and or height variation, I mean. There we go. The theme song should be longer. Actually, I think there is a longer version of it. I think there's a 60-second version, actually. Actually, we probably want this to be mostly straight, otherwise it'll look weird from the sky. There we go. This is actually a pretty long road. As it goes all the way around here. And then over here it gets all weird. We'll just delete a few of these points and then we can smooth it out a bit in a second. Add objects to the buildings and more later? Yeah, the PI map's not going to come out without furniture in all the buildings. That was a bad idea for the Canada map, but I said it would be out by the end of January, so I had kind of promised it would be out. Definitely for this one though, no promised release date, going to be done when it's done. Which should be soon though, I think. Will I ever add safe zones with traders and currency? I think currency is unlikely, but a lot of people have requested a safe zone feature, so I think it has a chance of happening in the future. What am I using to make the map in? This is the unturned level editor. You can use this just by going on the beta branch. It will be on the main branch at some point in the future. So anyone can make levels, and you can actually upload them to Steam Workshop as well. No overgrowth, please? Yeah, I think it's unlikely there'll be overgrowth on this map. No steam cloud for saves? In the future there might be. No overgrowth on the roads, please? Oh yeah, this is just, it's not going to be like this in the future. It's just because I haven't baked the materials for it yet. And so there's actually a feature in the editor where it will put gravel underneath the roads, and that way the grass won't grow there. So do not worry. Where is it not raising? Are planning on making new guns? Yeah, there'll definitely be more in the future. Right now, it's actually more guns than 2.0. We figured out the other day. We counted them up. As well as there's a few mod makers right now working on their own. So you should definitely expect some more variety in the future. Okay, I think this turn right here looks a little bit unnatural. And actually this really long straight road is also a little bit weird. Maybe we'll make it bend in towards the coast a little bit. As well as actually it would look really awful having this road here, because then you would be driving along and then you just have this giant sight line to the other end. There we go. This is actually probably longer than even the road across all of Canada. In the Canada map, I mean, not real life. Add pre-built bases? I don't think I'd really want to have any pre-fortified areas, because that way you don't really have much choice with how you would use them. But by making it so that all the areas are not destroyed, you can make them look however you want when you're in the game. I think we might actually raise up this area along here so that way it'll look nicer. There we go. So yeah, what sort of ideas do you have for the Scorpion 7 area? Do you think there should still be a hangar there, or with zombie spawns in the pre-built base? Oh, you mean like, oh, so it's an area that was taken over by zombies. I suppose, I still don't really like that idea though, because I don't want people to be able to do what they want. Will I add a host server button? Similar to 2.0, you mean? I think it's unlikely because of the way some of the things work in 3.0, but I suppose there's always the possibility of something changing. There we go. Alright, so then maybe we'll have some dirt roads connecting the main road to the farms. Although this is actually a lot closer than the road than I originally thought. Oh, also, before I forget, I think we should put an island out here. So that way if you want to build your base on an island with nothing else on it, you can. I guess there actually was originally an island here. This is probably a slightly different position though. What is this? Is it going to be easier to host private servers in 3.0? That depends. What what do you think is making it difficult? Will I be adding the ninja suit back in? Most likely, yeah. What about achievements? Achievements will be redone a little bit before it goes on the main branch. Oil rigs? It's unlikely for this map. Sorry, my voice is a little bit sore. Alright. Actually, what do you guys think we should go on this island? Is there anything you think would fit well? I think we might actually take this boat away from over here, since it looks kind of weird. And actually, maybe we should put an island over here since there's a bunch extra space. Maybe we should put another island over here. What do you guys think? Secret underwater base? The ability to view maps in the editor but not edit them? That's actually a cool idea. That way you can get kind of an overview of the map. Alright. Yeah, maybe we should put an island over here. 2 islands in the big bay. Let's see how that would look. I don't know about that one. Where else would one fit? Actually, maybe we should have something crashed into each island. This island has the helicopter. Oh, it doesn't have the helicopter anymore, does it? Let's see, we've still got this airplane to do something with. And we've got this island. Maybe we'll put the boat cargo ship over here. And maybe we'll put the AC-130 over on this island. A G36. That's definitely an option. If I don't add it, then definitely community can add it. A football field? I think we'll limit the sports centers to the hockey field for now. Alright. Oh wait, we were working on the farms, right? Oh, you were saying it was too close to the road. Maybe if we move these so that they're facing the wheat. And then we can just move these over to the side a bit. And actually, let's just see how this looks if we raise up this area here. Because we don't want it to be like, you can see this one. This should be one that has a bit of a hill between it and the road. I don't know. I suppose it's not that big a deal. Bananas? Oh, let's ban this guy. I'm on Skype. I don't have a Skype account. Sorry. Wow, I think all the buildings in 3.0 are actually a lot bigger than 2.0. Makes it more difficult to fit them nicely together. There we go. Although these grind tiles are a bit awkwardly placed. Ah well. Maybe park here or something. I'm gonna add C4 in mines again. There might be in the future, but it's a low priority right now. Actually, it's gonna have like cliffs around this farm, isn't it? It's not too bad. Actually, that'll make it kind of interesting. It's like the road, you're looking down on the farm. You can see people if they're walking around in the wheat. Gas tank at the farms? We'll see. I think I'm not sure if I'll put one at every farm, but I think I've accidentally made it so that the road's a lot closer to the buildings than it used to be. Actually, if that farm's lower, maybe we'll make this farm a little bit higher. There's a bit of a dip in the middle. We'll fix that. When you use level editor, make a map in the materials when I click big, it turns our texture to sand. If your stuff's underwater, then it's going to turn into sand. And you can't see the bunker from here. That's good. But if you're at the top of this hill, you can kind of snipe into the farm. There we go. Add furniture that are placeable for your base and more protection for... yeah, there'll be more things in the future, I think. Probably like to help you decorate your base, things like that. Okay, so we've got the main road mostly set up now. A bunch of farms branching off. Obviously some more work is needed. Actually, we'll regenerate the details and resources just to get them lined up again. It's neat watching them reload. There we go. Okay, so now maybe we will work on... What is it? The prison. Nuclear missile silo. Implement sharks. If there's more animals, it could happen, maybe. Whoops. Will the pickaxe and mineable boulders be back? Probably not. It will be... I think that was mostly a boring mechanic. Like, not many people used it, and it was slow and repetitive. Actually, I wonder if... I'm using a game engine inside a game engine. What else we put here? A tunnel under the walls? Yeah, actually that's a pretty cool idea. Someone was suggesting that the other day as well, I think, too. We just gotta figure out where to put it. I think first, actually, we gotta fix the fact the walls are floating. Actually, I'll save you. It's been a bit. I think the only problem is I was just checking a second ago, and I think there's no polygons on the bottom, so it might be better just to have a spot where they've broken through the wall, so maybe over here. There we go. And actually we should really have jail doors on these, otherwise they'll be getting out. Although we kind of, we want to have these here so that way if nobody puts in doors, it'll look like there were doors here to show it's a prison. But we also don't want to have too many because it would look weird when people can put in their own, since there are buildable jail doors in the game. So we'll put one here as well, maybe as if the prisoners broke out. And then perhaps one more on the ground floor. Like, where do we put the other one? Right there. So maybe we'll put a locked door right here. And then maybe we'll actually have one directly above it. A trading system? Actually, I think there's some plugins out there for that. Will you be able to attach attachments on the Timberwolf barrel? Perhaps in the future, but for now, it's just going to be the Ranger, military, etc. silencers. There might be like a craftable silencer for each caliber. That could happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, we also got to put down the berry bushes. Right. Alright, we won't put in the bunk beds and stuff yet. Does anyone have any ideas for the courtyard area? Actually, maybe we should group up these tables over here and then put like a playground on the other side for now. Basketball nets? Oh, that's a good idea for a model. Should put those in. I'll write that down actually. Barbed wire in the fences? Since this is supposed to be the wooden RCMP prison, I don't think that'd really fit in. But there are some barbed wire fences if you want to make your own prison. What kind of prison got a playground? Well, this is a nice prison. Actually, maybe we should make it as if this area is covered up a little bit. We can finally make use of the vine models. Let's see what else is there. Yeah. See, they tried to cover up the fact they cut a hole in the wall with some vines. But if you look closely, maybe do some bushes. Yeah, actually maybe we'll put a bush as well. Although it won't cover the whole thing, but... I think that kind of detracts from the look of it trying to be hidden with the vines. We'll check out what it looks like in game. I'm not actually sure. I think you should be able to walk through it, but we'll just double check. For now, we'll just call this prison. Come up with a nice fancy name later. A blown up tank. Probably gonna break my legs. Looks okay. Maybe we'll put a little bit of rubble at the bottom as well. Add more detail to water. There might be some things in the water, some things to make it so that you can swim in the water. I do want to improve the detail in the water with like coral reef and stuff. Maybe we'll just use some of the nice big vine models just to make it look like it's more of the wall was covered in vines, rather than just this one little section. There we go. Remember to destroy Confederation Bridge? Actually, we already did. It's got a big hole in it now. You know how to make zombie spawns? Actually, there's a few tutorials out there now on how to do that, if you want to look them up. Wonder if there's any other nice details we can put here. Newspaper. Although, of course, we'll come back and detail all this later. Yeah, if I end up making Basket-Mod models, I'll replace these with that. Okay, We'll put a little boat here, but it'll be sunken. The other boats were taken and escaped when the apocalypse hit. The muffler? Yeah, when there's more craftable weaponry and more craftable attachments, that'll probably be back in. But prisoners really have access to a grill. Well, it seems they also have access to chests, so you never know. And actually, should probably put some flags. Maybe down by the beach, actually. Like, welcome to the prison. Actually, I wonder if these are outside of range. Actually, one thing I see a lot of people doing that you should not do is don't get the outside pink boundary intersecting with any other outside pink boundary. So if we have this one here and here, that's fine. But as soon as you have this intersect like that, that's bad. It allows you to do it so that way you can correct it, but don't do it. And it'll kind of work, but you're gonna have a lot of problems. And well, it'll work okay when it's just like that, but if it's like this, you're gonna have like zombies appearing and disappearing. Or even worse, if it's like this, then you're gonna have tons of problems. Enjoy your stay, we have a playground. Alright, let's see. Wow, it's definitely all coming together. What should we work on next? Actually, we do still need to figure out what's going to be here. So I decided to end up putting the church here because I wanted to use the gravestone miles. Let's see. Why is workshop filled with a bunch of customized 50 cals? Is it? Really? Just log in and see. I do think it's pretty funny that it has Minecraft blocks as the first thing. Yeah, either maybe people are marking them wrong or something. Okay, so what do you guys think we should do with Scorpion 7? Because we've got to figure out how we're going to, like, it's like with the way it is right now, there'd be a gate here, you drive in, you park here, but it seems kind of bad to just not have anything in these side spaces here. So what do you guys want to see? Any other country flags? There might be a American flag, I suppose. Fuel tanks? Okay, that's one thing we'll have. Shipping crates? Okay. Alright, maybe what we'll do is we will pull the fences over to one side and then we'll put some of the stuff off along the edge. That could look better. Actually, we can just select everything and then deselect the this. Is there enough space for that? Probably. Okay, so we'll put some radar over here. And this makes more sense because there's the radar would need a lot of space, I suppose. And then, let's see, how do we want to organize this stuff? Maybe we'll put parking along here. We can also use some of the street lights, I suppose, to add some illumination facing outwards, which could look kind of cool for the entrance, as well as some sort of crossing thing. We'll have it closed though, because this is a high secrecy facility. Someone said that your main language isn't English. I think it is, but I guess it depends what they meant. Okay, so we'll get rid of these fences here. And then you can park in these spots. What is this? You think your main language is English? Click on the gear. Oh, nice. Dark mode. Oh no. How are people gonna park if the gate's closed? Well, they would open it if they need to come in. Put it on the right side. And actually we'll bring that over a bit. Okay, although these parking spots do still look a little bit off. Oh, something's messed up. Is there enough room for it to go like this? There's not much space in here. A keypad for the gate? Perhaps. And we should move this somewhere else. Maybe we'll move this stuff out of the way and you can park on this side of the building. Now of course there isn't enough space. Nuclear and biochemical weapons. Sounds pretty dangerous. Maybe we should make some radiation type models though. Like some barrels with radiation symbol on them. That could look cool. Oops. Okay, actually, maybe we'll get rid of these light posts. And then we'll put this one in the corner over here. There we go. So, big parking area. And this area is designed to be self-sufficient for a while since they were expecting an apocalypse. They've got all these supplies. Parkour area. Although we'll want to kind of swap around some of these colors a bit. Let's see. There we go. Alright, and then we'll put some parking asphalt, whatever it's called, underneath it. Why is it Smartly Just Games? Actually, at this point, I'm not even sure why it's called Smartly Just Games. I remember there was a reason for it originally. Or we'll just paint everything black and then we'll get rid of it. Let's see how that looks. Not too bad, I don't think. We of course still have to fill it up, but furniture is going to be one of the last steps. Although actually I wonder if it's, oh my gosh, I hope it's not too close to the water. I guess you might be able to hear a slight amount of waves in this room, but it could be because of the zombies or something. What's this song? Whatever that is. Put what controller? And actually maybe we'll put a ladder here. So that you can get on top. I guess also it would have made more sense to put a road straight across this hill, but I guess maybe this hill is too steep for them to put a road over. What is this? Huh. Add the CDC, you're gonna add Scorpion 7? Well, Scorpion 7 is like the technology area. It's got like, it's like a research station. I don't think I specifically said it would be the CDC, but it might have something similar to it. Plus, earlier we were talking about radiation barrel type thing. Hospital already? Yeah, there's a hospital over at one of the larger cities. Alright. Actually, I'm not sure how well these buildings will fit in. We might just get rid of them for now. Oops. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, they're different. Oh. Whoops. But I think it's a bad idea to try and adjust the height on the curve. Oh dear. There we go. Although, this curve looks a bit too steep. There we go. A military checkpoint right after the bridge going to the lab? Actually, I think we were discussing having a police checkpoint over here. So maybe we should do that now. Kind of near the airport over here. Let's see, black. A radiation suit and a gas mask? So we've got the RCMP tower type thing, so they'll match the police. And then maybe we'll have a burnt out police car over here. Or maybe flipped over as well. A SWAT car? Unfortunately there isn't one of those models yet, but if there is one, it might make sense to put it here. Alright, let's see. What else would there be at a police barricade? Actually, that's a good point. There should be a few crashed cars here. There, we'll start with orange. There, we don't want to blend in with the barricade. Oh yeah, maybe there should be a fire truck as well. Not entirely sure about this, because I don't like using the crashed vehicles much. I mean, I'm okay with using them on the bridge because they're in parts where you wouldn't expect to be able to drive the car. Like, there's not much point in having a car on the other side of the broken bridge. But here the problem is that it would make more sense to find a drivable car here. Maybe we'll... Yeah, I don't want to put down car. Well, you'll be able to find like a drivable police car here, but there won't be wrecked ones, I don't think. Okay, so let's see. What else kind of stuff would there be at the police checkpoint? Maybe they have some supplies, I suppose. I think it's just a matter of how do you tell that this is a police checkpoint? Like, do you think there's any models that would really show it as a police place? Military tent? Keep the wheels? Okay, we'll add a wheel model. I guess the destroyed police car does kind of show that it is a police checkpoint, so we'll have just one destroyed... Whoops, I don't want a police station. We'll have just the destroyed police car, just to make it recognizable. In that case, we may as well keep the wheels on it. Crawler zombies? There probably won't be more crawler zombies because I think the majority of people found them quite annoying. There we go. We'll add the ladder igniter. Okay, that should be more recognizable as a police checkpoint. And you'll be able to find some police supplies here, things like that. Cones? I'm not sure if there is a cone model. Maybe it would make sense to have a bit more of an actual barricade process though. Like maybe a secondary line back here. And maybe this should actually be built on the road. Or no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Actually, let's see. So there's a fire and police station here. So I guess there should probably be a fire and police station over here as well. Actually, maybe what we should use one of the islands for is to have a mansion on it. Like, maybe rather than having this house here, we should put it on the island. It could have its own dock and things like that. What do you guys think of that idea? Yeah, there'll be police zombies at the checkpoint as well. The M4 carbine. I think that's pretty close. That's very similar already to the Eagle Fire and the Maple Strike. They're all basically very similar weapons. Yes? Okay, I'm assuming the yes is about the mansion on the island, so. We'll pick this up, put this over here. Although, it's weird that it can see Scorpion 7 from here. Maybe we'll raise the ground here a bit. Or actually, there's not really any crashed vehicles around here, so maybe we'll put the mansion over here, and we'll put the boat over here. Make a hobbit hole. This is actually a much better use of this big house. Plane crash in a house or building? I don't know. I don't think that really fit in well anywhere. Actually, this is kind of a place that would have hedges. Or maybe it has hedges along the windows, and then it has fences around the outside. Putting fishing in the game? Yeah, there'll probably be fishing in the future. Ladder to the second floor? For the most part, I don't put ladders on these kind of buildings because, or unless it was going to the window, maybe. Maybe. We'll think about it. Yeah. Oh, this is also a building that can make use of the ski lodge. Because we can put a lodge down. What is this? I can put a ski lodge down at the beach. As if it were like the greeting area. Because I think it has the same color scheme too. Yeah. That'll be pretty cool, I think. Or maybe we'll put it over here. Some graveyards? Yeah, maybe a few gravestones on the island. Maybe also they have like a nice wow, this is kind of like a neat opportunity to have like a properly like rich place be kind of fun and different. Let's see. Actually, this kind of reminds me of the mansion from what is it, Skyfall. Actually, I guess anyone rich enough to afford a fancy island like this can probably terraform their beach as well. So we'll flatten it out a bit. Why is there such a height difference? Oops. Maybe this guy's also got 2 kayaks. Or 2 canoes. An island with a castle? There is a castle. It's on top of the mountain for now, though. That might change, though. We'll see. Make a sandcastle castle. There we go. We'll also give them a little playground over here. Bomb shelter? Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, I guess there is room for something else over here, but I don't think there'd be really a model that would work well for that. Maybe we could have a shed though, like for either holding out in or I guess maybe like a tool shed type thing for maintaining the estate. There we go. Oops. Turn the sound off. Wait, what? I didn't put any trees on the island. Oh, well now there's a bush. Okay. I guess we might have to put some manually. Or actually, maybe they only want pine trees on their island. There we go. Let's see what it looks like in game. Or, well, first let's, Is there no route that they need to get back and forth? Yeah, if there were a private yacht model, it would probably fit here pretty well. Well, actually, we might want to, make this so it doesn't block the ground. Oh, I forgot to put a point there. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get there right now. Alright, actually I should probably be heading off in a few minutes. Alright, we'll just put down, we'll see what this looks like in game and then we'll decide what to do. We'll just call it Rich Island for now. Wow, there's a lot of locations done now. It's pretty crazy. And actually it's very different from the original PI. It's only like similar in general layout. Alright, so yeah, there's the nice hedges on the outside. Little short walls. And then maybe there'd be some building supplies in here. Definitely a lot better than that original whatever was here originally. I think. No, it's just because my username's Timberwolf, so I use Tim as a shortener. So say your username was 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. You could use like 2 3 or 6 7 or 1 or like the whole thing. So with the commands, it'll find the person who matches that name. Okay. So yeah, I should be heading off. Why don't we answer a few more questions, and we'll just do a little recap over what we did. So there's now this nice wrecked section of the PEI bridge. So now you can head over here, and you can probably find some nice military loot. We also made the entire road connection, although there's still some spots where it clips through the ground a little bit, but that'll be fixed out. We laid out some of the farms, so now they're not just floating in the sky, although of course they still need a little bit of work. And we need to put a replacement building in here. I want to do that before we forget. Okay, this should do the job. Yeah, okay. We moved the crashed boat over to here. We laid out the Scorpion 7 facility. What else did we do? We of course just made this mansion. And we also made the police checkpoint. So the majority of the locations are in now. There's still a few places where we need to finalize the buildings. Like here, there's not much. As well as the castle, we gotta decide what to do about that. Then this town needs a bit more work, and this town needs a bit more work. Other than that, though, it's mostly just furniture. We're getting pretty close to putting it out. And I don't know about you guys, but I do like how different it is. I think it'll provide a pretty different experience, because if you think about it, like this town was not here, this was not here, this was just like a random place. There's the all new area over here, there's a new farm over there, a new campground, new prison. The city's been expanded a lot. Now there's actually something up here, new tunnel. What else did we change? There's the Smuggler's Cove, of course, as well as just the general size improvements and things like that. It should be, I think it'll definitely be an interesting place to explore, at the very least. Yeah, the new PEI's got a bigger landmass than the old one. There's a lot more space you can build, a lot less water that is just taking up space. So. So Canada's being gotten rid of because Canada has a lot of flaws in terms of its layout. It's poorly balanced, and overall it doesn't really flow very well. And so that was going to be tweaked regardless. And so when we came up with the list of things to do with the Canada map, we also did a vote on what people would like to see going forward, whether it should be like Canada version 2, if we should change the location of Canada map, whether we should go back to PEI. People wanted to go to PEI. And so actually this map now has incorporated all the changes that would have been made to the Canada map anyway. So this is basically just Canada map with more water if we were to remake Canada. So all right, thanks everybody for showing up. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for all your feedback. Probably be working on it a bit more tomorrow. Maybe we'll actually manage to start getting the furniture in tomorrow. And at this rate, it seems likely that it'll be done fairly soon. I'll see you later.